Hello, and thank you for joining the Washtenaw County Road Commission's virtual public information meeting about the safety project planned at Textile Road in Ypsilanti Township. My name is Tiffany Oliphant. I'm WCRC's Communications Manager, and I'll be the meeting host today along with our project managers. Bear with me as I allow people in the room. This morning, I'll go over some instructions before turning it over to staff for a presentation about the project, and then we will open the meeting up for your questions. Joining me in today's meeting is Project Manager Elena Yadakina and Senior Project Manager Michelle Ford. The meeting audio and video is being recorded and will be posted to the project page on wcroads.org in the next day or two. After the presentation, you'll be asked to virtually raise your hand during the Q&A section. I will provide instructions at that time on how to do this from either your computer or the Zoom app or phone. The chat feature in this meeting is turned on, and if you have questions during the presentation, feel free to ask it in the chat and we'll address it during the Q&A portion. You can find the chat window at the bottom of your screen. Now I'll turn it over to Elena.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining. I would like to start with our first slide. We're going to talk about our safety project and improvements proposed. And the first slide is our map. This map shows our corridor, Textile Road. The proposed improvements will be between Huron River Drive and Bridge Road, and also at Button Road. Next slide, please. So project plans for Textile Road between Huron River Drive and Bridge Road, we are proposing construction of continuous left turn lane, traffic sign upgrades, and also installation of new pavement markings. For the intersection of Textile at Bunton Road, we are proposing installation of center left turn lanes on all approaches and construction of new traffic signal. Next slide. Why? So we continuously monitor our roadway system for crash patterns and potential improvements. So crash history along Textile Road corridor and at the intersection of Textile and Bunton Road intersection has shown a high number of rear-end left turn crashes, also head-on left turn crashes. There also were 4 serious injury crashes between study 3-year period between 2021 and 2023. That's when we monitored this location and saw the patterns. Also, for the intersection of Textile Road and Button Road, that intersection met warrants for a traffic signal. There are warrants based on volumes, and at some point, locations reach thresholds where traffic signal might be considered. Next slide, please. Funding. We monitored this corridor and applied for a Highway Safety Improvement Program grant in 2024. That funding was awarded in the same year. Also, Michigan Transportation Funds will be used as a supplement for this project, and estimated construction cost is $1.1 million. The grant that we applied is specific for this location, so for Textile Road corridor and the intersection. And when we apply for a grant, we specify the scope, the specific improvements that we are proposing. So that funding has to be spent on this corridor and for those specific improvements that we identified when we were applying for the grant, in this case in 2024. Next slide, please. So center left turn lane, signs and pavement markings for Textile Road. This is existing condition looking to the west. You can see there's a left turn lane at the signalized intersection with Huron River Drive. This is existing signal. The rest of the segment is straight, just one lane per direction with number of driveways along that segment, but just one lane without left turn lane. Next slide. So this is looking to the east. Again, we have just a short turn lane at the signalized intersection. This is bridge, and the rest of the segment is just one lane for each direction with some driveways that has significant number of turning movements. Next slide. This is proposed improvements. This is the western segment. You can see the Huron River Drive existing signal has left turn lane. We will be widening road. The major improvement along corridor is the center left turn lane, so we will need to widen the road to accommodate this. So we'll pick up where the existing lane ends and widen the road moving to the east. We show the proposed shoulders. There is some grading permits needed to accommodate and for the construction. And next slide, please. We will continue widen the road along the corridor where we will come eventually and kind of end with the pick up where the existing left turn lane at bridge currently exists. And you can see that we will also widen Button Road at the intersection with Textile to have a left turn lane on that approach as well, and a new traffic signal will be constructed at Textile Road and Button intersection. Next slide. So the new signal, we can see the existing condition right now. So this is the T intersection. There are no turn lanes, although there are a lot of turning vehicles there. This is aerial, and at road view, here's at road view, we have a warning sign for the intersection, and this will change with our proposed project. Next slide. So this is how it will look. This is box span traffic signal, and all approaches will have turn lane, dedicated left turn lanes on all approaches. And next slide. So our tentative schedule, we need to submit bid documents to AMDOT. We'll have a Michigan Department of Transportation bid letting. The contract will be awarded. There will be minor tree removals, specifically at Button Road, but it will be very small, and it will be done before April 1st of 2026. And then we also will have another construction information meeting. Today is a design meeting. We'll have another meeting. Construction is planned for 2026 construction season. Traffic impacts. So Textile Road will be closed to all traffic between Huron River Drive and Bridge Road, and detour will be posted. We will maintain local traffic, of course, but for the through traffic, the road will be closed. This is my contact information. We also have a project page that will be providing updates, and you can receive updates if you subscribe. Thank you. I think, Tiffany, this is your next slide.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Elena. Great presentation there. Okay, so here, I'm going to show the audience how to navigate to our website and find this project page. I've been putting it in the chat, the links, and how to subscribe. But okay, so I'm going to come out of the presentation, and I'm going to go over to our homepage, which is wcroads.org. And then you'll see our homepage. You'll see all of the pictures, and we have a lot of information on this page. But for this a presentation, you'll go to road work and construction, current projects. This project in this construction year will be in the 2026 construction projects. You'll scroll down, and then there's the Textile Road Safety Project. You'll click on the link there, and this is the project page. And this is where we have all the information there, Elena's contact information, what's happening, the construction, the funding. And then obviously you see that there's the virtual public meeting there that we have. The project announcement was there as well. So there you will find all the updates as far as this project as it's moving along. Here in helpful links, I will post this this virtual public meeting along with the presentation slides as well. And then once we get the detour will also go there as well. So that's where that'll go. And then to subscribe to the project, to project updates, it'll be here. You put your email address in, your name and your zip code, and then you click on your township and what you're interested in, your advisories and lane closures. And we put out a weekly roadwork schedule. We still put that out because work doesn't quite stop. We still have things that we have, and I'll show you the weekly roadwork schedule in one moment. And so then you will click on, one second, I actually listen to the scanner sometimes. And then the textile safety project right here, you'll click on that and then you'll hit subscribe. And that's how you subscribe to our roadwork schedules. The weekly roadwork schedule is here. Roadwork and construction, the weekly roadwork schedule. You come down, you can do it by township in alphabetical, and it will, we post this every Thursday, and you'll see by township, it will go by alphabetical. And this is the work that's being done. We put these out every Thursday. So when the construction season, again, the 2026 construction season goes, we will continue to update this as well. We update this now. So you see projects are still going on even in December. So we put this out every Thursday again. So now I will come out, back out of the presentation, go back into the presentation. I'll go out of the website, and then we will open this up for Q&A. So now with the Q&A portion, if you're viewing this meeting on your computer, first be sure to click on the join audio. You can raise your hand by clicking the participation and reactions button at the bottom of your screen and then raise your hand. If you dialed into the meeting from your phone, you can raise your hand by dialing *9. As the meeting host, I will unmute participants with raised hands one at a time. I will announce your username and your last 4 digits of your phone number when it is your turn to speak. We are happy to answer as many questions as possible, but please be respectful of each other's time. If your question is answered before you're called on, you can lower your hand by clicking the lower hand button or dialing *9. All right. So let's see. Oh, I have a question. Elise, I'm going to ask you to unmute. 1 second. Go ahead.
Good morning. Thank you for taking my question. And looking at this diagram that you have posted right now, um, my concern lies within the area just past Bunton, traveling west on Textile Road. When you go past the cemetery, all of this shaded in part that's yellow right now, that is going to be the area all the way up to Huron River Drive that's going to have a lane expansion, correct?
Yes, so we show the project limits. The actual construction will start a little to the east. Tiffany, if you could like back up, we have a slide showing the proposed improvements. So this is a very wide shape, just kind of showing the area, just one previous one. So
This one is the slide. Yeah, this is the slide. I'm sorry to cut you off. This is the slide that you showed that my home is really close to where that yellow ends right there. And I live by this path. How can I describe it? Before you, as you encroach on Huron River Drive, my house is that cemetery. It's a little house, and right next to that little house, my house is on the corner at the end of that cul-de-sac on the right. We have had multiple concerns with regards to the traffic flow. And for the sake of time, I'll just say I'm just concerned about how we can have a safety barrier included, um, because we've had 4 document incidents where people almost hit our home. And for widening to expand to make a center lane has my husband and I quite concerned about our safety, particularly along that path where there's a lot of people that walk frequently. And I just don't see how you can widen that without putting some cement, concrete, some big rocks or something to keep the traffic from veering off because it's very close to that walkway as it is. Thank you.
So you can see on this diagram that we moving the road mainly to the north. So widening will not impact that existing path. Um, so there will be just a road work. There's nothing else proposed along the path. So we believe that that having that left turn lane will um, smooth the flow because people will not try to pass. And, so there will be a refuge lane for them to turn safely. So we think that it will improve overall flow along the corridor, and we will not impact the path itself. So it's mainly improving the flow along the road.
And then, Elena, I can add too that we can also look at this area and look at the clear zone. There's roadway design guides that talk about a clear zone outside the roadway, which means having no barriers or things like that within a certain number of feet, and that's dependent upon the speed of the roadway and the volume of the roadway. And these homes and things are outside that clear zone. So we wouldn't necessarily propose any barriers within that area, like a guardrail, for instance, because it would become more of a hazard than not having it there. So, but as Elena described, we do think that this is a safety project and we're concerned about the safety in the corridor and crashes that could be occurring. And so we think that this addition of a center turn lane is going to improve that situation. And so hopefully we won't see that, see the area that you're concerned with having crashes. Because of that cemetery, and we really can't go closer to the cemetery, that's why in that area especially, we will be widening the road mostly to the north. So there shouldn't be really any big changes from what you're seeing now.
Okay. Thank you, Michelle and Elena, for answering Elisa's question. I have a Tony here. I'm going to ask you to unmute, Tony.
All right, good afternoon. Thanks for
Good
taking my question. So I'm from Ford Motor Company, the Rawsonville plant, and my question is, will our entrance off of Bridge Road be affected in any way by this closure or by this project?
So Bridge Road will not be affected. There will be posted detour. We don't have it developed yet. So it's just your entrance will not be affected. It's just the route you take in to your facility might be temporarily changed.
Okay, yeah, because our entrance, Bridge Road comes right into our plant when you cross Textile.
Yeah, so again, this is just a bigger segment, but actual work will a little tighter. We will stop construction just west of the intersection at Bridge. The signal will not be affected. The current signal, the Textile at Bridge, will not be affected by the project.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Tony. I have another question from Rosemary Ford. One second. Go ahead. I'm going to ask you to unmute.
Hi, yes. Just to follow up with Tony's statement, we do have a entrance prior to Textile Road and Bridge Road in one of our parking lots. The only thing that I think we might have to do is just close down that area for a little bit to get into the main entrance into Gate 2 instead of the parking lot that is north southwest of it.
Yeah, if there is a secondary access, that definitely would prefer that, construction zone will be, we will provide local traffic access, but if there are other options to get in a facility, definitely it would be preference to use that.
Okay. Oh, I have another question from Elise. 1 second. Go ahead, Elise.
So, with all due respect to what Michelle Ford added to the conversation, and I do appreciate what you said, Elena, my concern is a safety issue. I have documented at least three of the four where our house was almost hit. And so, my concern being that close and this project expanding, I really do think that it is important to document here. And is there someone that I could talk to offline about guardrail safety or something to hinder? I'm concerned about the traffic flowing faster. Yes, it'll make it more cohesive and move in that area. But our house has been almost hit. And in our backyard, the DTE pole that sits in our backyard was cut in half by somebody drunk. And there's no barriers there. And so widening that road outside of the inconvenience and all of that, my concern lies on the fact that this scope of this project should consider the crashes that have occurred, specifically that impacted my property and the property across the street from us in our subdivision, and the safety of how we need something to kind of calm that area down. And I'm more than happy to take that conversation offline, but
Yes,
there
that's what I
are
was just going to say. Elise, if you would reach out to Elena with your contact information, give her an email and maybe a phone number, then we can review the area and get back with you on that. There's her contact information there. It's also on the website that Tiffany showed as well.
thank
So if you reach out to her, we'll take a look in the traffic and safety department and do an evaluation of the area and see. What we can also do is review the actual crashes that occurred and to see what the situations were for those particular class crashes and see if there's anything that this project could do to mitigate those.
thank you.
At least you can always drop your information in the chat and I can also share it as well. You could do both. I just want to give you that option as well. You can direct message either Elena, myself, or Michelle if you would like. Okay. As of right now, I do not have, oh, 1 second. Elise has one more question. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Elise.
Your chat is disabled. That's the only reason why I didn't do that sooner, just so you know.
Oh, okay. Here, I can message you myself. 1 second. Oh, if you message me, you can see that because I've been getting messages.
Okay, so I have to do it directly.
Yeah,
Okay.
do it directly. Yes, not in the main chat. We wouldn't want you to share your information in the main chat, ma'am.
Gotcha. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. As Elena's information is there on the screen. Hold on 1 second. I do not have any other questions as of right now. This is the project here, the Textile Road between Huron River Drive and Bridge Road, with the safety project that is being proposed. Again, let me show you the tentative schedule. Just 1 second there. It is the Construction is in 2026. We will have another meeting. We encourage you to sign up for our project updates. And we'll share Elena's information there. She is the project manager, 734-327-6675. Her email is there. It's her last name, first initial at wcroads.org. Again, thank you very much for attending our meeting and have a great day.